you were feeling lonely, but you never call me. Pathetic. Oh, I almost gave you my devotions. You were playing my emotions just to get it. Oh, but the truth's so loud. No more secrets now. I'm on overload.
I see PWC Muscles in the house. Tattoo Rich Racing's in the house. If you guys don't know this song, you better pay attention. This one's for all the haters. I never really liked you anyways. I see Keith Walker in the house. Randy Cabrera, Adam Buckler. You know what time it is. We got the Wolf in the house. Dave Savett. One and only Course Marshal Randy's in the house. Derek Powell. Our very own Michelle Petro, P1 baby. If you guys ain't dancing to this right now, you better start listening to the words.
I heard you were feeling lonely, but you
Cheetah.
pathetic.
Charlie Smith, MVP.
I almost gave you my devotions. You
I see Manny MVP Productions in the house.
But the truth is so loud.
What's up, Austin? Clint Campbell's in the house. We're gonna have a full load in here.
Time to call you out, 'cause I messed around. Don't need you no more. No. 'Cause boy, I never really liked you. I've been saying all this shit to spite you. No, boy, I never really
snap,
liked
my man Johnny Smith, 7-2. Billy Briggs is in the house, everybody. Give a hand, Billy. We know what time it is. Australian time. Oh, you know what time it is. It's 239, baby. Cardone's Race Corner's in the house. It's Monday Night Raw. There is only one Cardone's Race Corner. Man, that was a good song. That was a good opener. I had two songs that I was really digging at. I didn't know which one to play first because they were just so good. I mean, seriously, they were really, really good. I see everybody in the house. It's tea time. You know it. We're picking up the new slang because we're truly international podcast right here. Truly. We've had the UK on the house. We have Australians on the house. We got South American house. We got everybody in the house doing it, making it happen. Listen, I'm telling you right now, I'm bored. I can see everybody's comments on real time now. We're not lagging. We're not having internet issues. Man, last week's show was hilarious. It was kick-ass. It was fun. Shout out to Daryl, PWC Muscle. I put together some crazy, I don't even know how I found it. I had an hour to make it happen, and let's just say I made it happen. We got Rex in the house. Rex Hayes in the house, baby. So phenomenal show last week. Phenomenal show. Great package of giving away we did. We did all kinds of stuff to make it happen, and that was great, dude. We all came together as one. You know, we united the PWC world and helped out, you know, people from not even Florida were helping out, you know, the Bahamas. You know what I'm saying? That's where it's at. You know, that's the kind of stuff that we're in here. That's how we make it happen. You know what I'm saying? So I want to say thank you to all you guys for, you know, really tuning in with me and helping me make this happen. And, you know, I shared a couple, you know, old Cardone Race Corner clips when we first started doing this. And, you know, when I watched the show, like, the one that really hit me home was the Sean Compton one when he was in the house and we were talking about his season going into, you know, Orlando and all that stuff. He was super excited. And it was like the stuff that we had, you know, listening to the show and watching it and seeing where we've come now, we've come a long ways. We've really fine-tuned this into a very extravagant, exciting show. We've really made it out, to where it's going to be, I'm more comfortable talking to you guys. I'm more comfortable doing it. There's always something, we just keep moving forward, and it's thanks to you guys. I just want to say you guys have really pushed me to make it happen. Tyler Hunter's in the room checking out the show. Adam Buckler, Darrell Williams, you guys are having fun. Osborne's fresh off the 21-hour flight in the air, baby. You better hand sanitize that body head to toe, son. That's a dirty, dirty flight. So speaking of which, what we're going to go into, I'm going to start off with this right off the rip. Everybody that has messaged me, their information's for, everybody that got their prizes and everything like that. I got all your information. I got carried away over the weekend. I had to go see family. Giovanni had to go see grandma. And then obviously you guys see behind me, I had to do the Christmas tree with the kid and do Christmas lights. So by the time I got everything situated, post office was closed. So I'm going to own it. I didn't get a chance to get your guys' stuff out. The stuff I have in-house, I have it sitting there. It's ready to go. You guys see it. I'll take ownership of not getting it out on time. That's, my bad. I'm just checking out. Roger said just because of this show, you hooked me up with the Race Sean Compton's boats in Orlando. This show kicks ass. I really appreciate it, guys. Tune in on the way to SoCal. Renee Hill Racing. You guys are killing it as always. So I will get you guys stuff shipped out. I will. I'm a one-man show. I'm a one-man crew. But I have 1,000 people backing me. But I have all the stuff here by myself. I'll get it to you guys. I apologize. Cabrera Motorsports is in the house. So tonight's show, I will get that stuff out to you ASAP. You will get your confirmation emails. You will get your messages. I will take a picture of everything. There is no, oh, I forgot. It's actually going to happen, and I'll make it happen for you. So tonight's show, we got a huge, huge lineup. I told you guys last week. I've been leaning up to it. Our very own Florida ski riders and the Carolina ski riders, Randy Cabrera, Adam Buckler, are going to come live on the show, and they got some really, really big stuff they're going to announce. I'm yelling over this. I got to turn it down. I don't need to yell. They have some huge news they're going to release. They're going to be doing all this stuff. They got all kinds of stuff that they're going to release and talk about, and they're going to come on the back half of the show. We're going to do the Real Wreck Ride Report. Ken KG, like I said, he was busy. We got him on the lock. We're going to be bringing him in, but we're going to keep the Real Wreck Ride Report going, and we're going to make him happen. We're going to make it happen, so we'll do it. They're going to come on the back half. You guys are not going to want to miss that. I know a lot of you guys are racers. I know a lot of you guys are about the race world and closed course racing. We got a lot to talk about, but the rec world is still part of our community. We got to make sure we tune in with them guys and make it all happen as one. We're one big happy family. Mike Ackermone, I'm working on it, buddy. You calm your butt down, buddy. You just chill it out up there. Happy late birthday to the better half of a Cardone. What? Oh, yeah, Billy. Thank you, Billy. I appreciate it. She's in the chat room watching. So tonight's show, this is what we're going to do. I just told you about the second half, but we're going to get into, I got a lot right here. You see it? I'm getting back to the roots. We're going to, we don't have all this crazy stuff that we're going to be talking about, giveaways and stuff, which I do have some stuff to give away. But we're going to get back into some good racing. Thailand King's Cup. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. I mean, let's just start off with, it was a roller coaster of all kinds of stuff from the before racing started to the last day of racing. Let's give a shout out to Freedom Racing. They lost a really good team player, a very valuable person to their crew. They got in a bad car accident. Obviously, there was a fatality, and we want to send our condolences to Freedom Racing. I think they're a 3-man running crew, and that was one of their real good team players, a good friend of the owner, and it's sad to see somebody lose life over something like that, and especially in the heat of doing your passion. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So just give your condolences. If you're friends with Freedom Racing on the Facebook, make sure you send some condolences and show some love to them guys. That they're good people down there, so make sure we take care of them. Then we went down to we had boats breaking. We had some crazy guy out there causing havoc. I mean, we all over the place. We had some kick-ass racing. And then we had the whole, let's do, like, we'll do like this. Let's put up some ads real quick, and then we'll not talk about nothing. And we'll come back and we'll look at some stuff. Come on, man. We'll touch base on that also. But let's give a huge shout out to the Farthing. Obviously Dustin Farthing, King D. We're going to talk about that. But let's give a huge shout out, give some positive vibes to Devin Farthing, If you guys seen that HX, he took a nasty wreck. Ended up breaking his ankle, and 2 bones were broken in his ankle. Very tough kid. Very well-seasoned rider. He's got a lot coming. He's got a lot going, and I think that kid's gonna come back full force. But just make sure we reach out to Devin. If we're friends on Facebook, send him some love. I appreciate Nicole got my Facebook post and giving us an update. That was awesome. I really appreciate that. And then, we have our own very own, because we did the giveaway. We had the Miami Jet Ski Shop was in the house. Juan Lascano and Sebastian Lascano. The Lascano family was over there, minus Valentina. She was home resting her shoulder, so we need to give her some love too. Landis better be pampering her really good. But Juan Lascano went there, points shy in the hunt for his class, and he was ready. His first time ever, his first year doing a race like this. Juan, this one's for you, Juan. You proved yourself, man. It's your first year. You had a lot of up and down roller coasters, between P1 and this. I really have to say this. You went in there, you kicked ass. You showed them that you know what you're doing and you have potential. This is your first year doing it. Unfortunately, you had some circumstances that messed you up. The lanyard coming off your boat, some issues happened in the heat, so you didn't get to qualify. But lessons learned. Take the best of what you've learned of this situation, because you have the talent, you have the ability. I see the faith in your family that backs you 100%. You have the team to make it happen. And with that being said, don't look at the negatives of what went down. Look at the positives of what you can learn. Unfortunately, your teammate Juan, or Yen, I think it was, he got in a nasty wreck on your boat, the Kaza Hall, and ended up breaking a tibia. So it goes to show you, this whole week of racing for King's Cup was just a roller coaster. It's probably one of the most chaotic ones I've ever seen, since I've been watching this. I've never seen so much stuff just break out. James Bushell running it, doing a great job. Boom. Something lets go in the boat. You know what I'm saying? Another issue. Simon Belcher in the hunt all year. He was leading the points. Boom. Boat breaks down. You know what I'm saying? Like, you never know what's going to happen in the situation of what's going on with racing, especially when we're traveling. It's the Triple Crown. You got World Finals in Havasu. You got Belgium, and then you go to Thailand. Your boats are all over the place. That course was crazy. That was an awesome course. That freaking, where they came through the chicane coming at you, and then they made that hard right, and then they made another hard right, and then they did that straight out, and then they came back around. Come on, man. That was freaking awesome. That thing was badass. That was an awesome course, and it just goes to show you never know what's going to happen. So shout out to Juan. You know what I'm saying, dude? Listen, it's your first year. Come back. Put your head down. Knuckle, grind. Put a plan together. Cardone Rose Corners got your back. We're going to make it happen. We're going to see you rise to the top and kick some serious ass. So let's make sure, one, keep your chin up. Don't take this to heart. You're better than that. You got this. Yeah, Daryl, PWC Muscle. Listen, Belcher was kicking butt. He looked like he was on a hunt, and you know what I'm saying? That was phenomenal. Now, before we start talking about the champs and stuff like that, we all like the goody crap talk. Yo, Steve Hotchkiss posted something on my wall, and listen, it was wild out here. Let's just go to it real quick. We'll just go right to it. Where are we at? I posted so much stuff. Here it is. So he posted this thing. We're over 29 comments, but a whole bunch of people engaged on it. So I'm not going to read it because we don't really need to give this person any more, publicity than he needs, or even the fact that we're going to give him an opportunity on Cardone's Race Corner. But anyways, let's talk about code of conduct. Yo, you're going to take it out on the course marshals? Who does that kind of stuff? You don't take it out. Jeff Langford, hey man, what's up, buddy? Nautical Image in the house. Hey, listen, you protested, you got denied. You don't go around causing havoc on the course marshals. Those people are out there to save your life. Those people are there to help you. Like, I haven't seen the video, but everybody that's messaged me about this, everybody wanted me to talk about it. I want to hear you guys' opinion. I know there's a lot of you guys in here. There's almost 50 of us in here. I know all of you have seen it. What were you even thinking? I'll take it. I've had my fair share, but I would never take it out on my course marshals. I would never hold up a race. I would never endanger any. Steve Hodge is in the house, 197. I would never, I would never do something like that. I may get pissed off and show an image of mad, but the fact being is this. What were you thinking, bro? Like, you have more class. Like, you're representing a country and you're going out there acting like that's crazy. Exactly, Kyle. He should have never been raced ever again. Like, remember we talked about this? We were talking about this a while ago, and we're gonna bring up because I got a lot to talk about. We got plenty of time. Remember when I talked about this? I believe that officiating needs to stick to officiating. All right, so here it is. So here's people, right? These are people that I know. And I'm the flag holder. I make the call. You know, Robert Sand, you got a hard job, man. I have faith in you. So here it is. All right, you throw it out. All right, you don't worry about who you know, what you know. What you do is you grab the other book, right? As Robert Sand said, here's the other book, right? And this is the rule book. All right, he did this. He does. You're out of here. You're red flagged. You're black flagged. All right, you see what I'm saying? Like, I think officiating needs to get rid of the political. It needs to get right back to the rules are the rules are the rules. Period. There is no gray. There's no, oh, well, you know, this person here, right here is the sponsor. No. Rules are rules. Period. That's what it should stick to. And I believe it 100%. Even if the rules get put on me, I believe in it. Because if you stick by a code and you stick by those rules, there ain't going to be no crap. He wasn't banned because of his Mike, slow down, type. Slow down, type. But you know what I'm saying? Like, if you stick to the rules, prime example right there. He wasn't banned because he had whatever. We don't need to beat the bush anymore. The fact being is this. I believe going into 2020 is there's a lot of room for promoters to do certain things. Region 8 has it locked down. Christopher Yates has that shit locked down. To the point where when I was at Riders meeting, I made sure I stayed away from everybody because that man has no patience for somebody talking while he's in the middle of doing his riding meeting because he will stop and say, hey, am I interrupting you guys? He'll call you out. That's showing respect for what he's giving you. You guys pay for something, then you are going to get that. Remember, it's a business. The business gives a product, the consumer takes it. If the business doesn't give if the business doesn't give the opportunity, then the consumer doesn't care about it. Course Marshal Randy, please. So let me read up real quick. I'll keep going. Let's see where we're at. He rammed the course marshal. Yeah, that's what I heard. The guy owns PTT lubricants. The police refused to arrest the guy. Well, I mean, there you go. So obviously he has big throw in it. Hey, better get the Kaepernick ban going on. So, you know, obviously you know what's going on is he has pull. That's where a guy. Should guys never been allowed? Yes. Don't know how he wasn't banned. He should have been banned. Jeff Lankford said, let alone the next race. I believe he should never race the next race. That alone, and then go public and talk some smack like that. You know, I really believe that the actions are ridiculous. Rhaas, no room in racing to throw a hissy fit and take it out on others. Others there to protect you. Exactly. If you got a problem, you know, listen, like some people I've seen destroy helmets because they were mad. I get it. Roger says the same thing. That explains it. Part of the BS why I don't race over there. Listen, now Roger, check this out. Don't let one situation or circumstances provoke you or prevent you from racing. You know, we all race in races that we don't truly want to race, but we all have that one passion. And we're all sitting in this room for the same reason, because we have a passion for racing. And sometimes we just have to, you know, and just put our helmet on. Put our freaking vest on. Well, vest first, then helmet, then gloves, and just focus and race. Even though we may hate the promoter, maybe we'll hate the flag, maybe we hate the course, maybe we hate the rules, maybe we hate the payout, maybe we hate the fact there was no payout, maybe we hate the stupid entry fees, whatever the case may be, but we still go and we race because that is where we're at. So, in that case, that's why I say, I don't think that, don't allow that to cloud you, you know what I'm saying? Room in racing, yep. He wasn't banned because of his... Yeah, I got you. Please. Cops came to arrest him and walked away when they saw who it was. You know, and that's sad because that really just puts a big finch in some stuff. I'm reading the guys' comments. I'm trying to catch up with you guys at the same time. Unless the pockets are lined up with money. Exactly. This is why Region 8 is growing so well. There's no BS. And you're right, Roger, because Region 8 right now, from what I can gather, has a lot of people lined up. I know a lot of big names are getting ready to go out there. And ran over another guy in the water. Yeah. Kyle, I did hear about that. They ran him over. Cunningham's in the house. Hotchkiss, he did the same shit in Havasu. So Hotchkiss, I know we were talking about that. You said that before, but I never saw where they were talking about how it happened in Havasu. So here's an opportunity. So here we go. Someone called me a self-righteous prick. Listen, when you got people like that, they're going out of their way to harm people and this and that and blah, blah, blah. Come on, man. Where's the shit talking about that? You know what I'm saying? Excuse the language. I know I've been keeping it very calm, but I'm passionate about this stuff. So, let's not beat this course anymore. We got it going and it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But the fact being is, Yates is banned rider. Yeah, exactly. So when we go back to what I was talking about, if we stick to what we believe in, we stick to the rule book, and we still talk about what we need to talk about, we won't have this crap that goes down. We won't have the stupid cheating. We won't have the, the crossing lines. We won't have the people get injured. We won't have any of those problems because if we stick to it, if you stick in what you believe, then there will never, ever be a question. There will never be a fine line crosser. There will never be a habitual line crosser because the reality is this. You don't have any patience for it. You won't tolerate it and you won't deal with it. Doesn't matter how much money you get in your pocket. If you hold your own to a statue of a level that you believe in, and that's why I said if I had the money and I ran a tour, I promise you guys, we would have lines packed full because we would have it the right way and we would be freaking having a kick-ass time. But we need to have the promoters that were doing it now follow the guidelines and go down with it. Now, here's some positive notes. We're done talking about that guy. We're done with it. We know what we're talking about. We're done with it. Positive notes. Awesome crew. They did a great job getting stuff handled. It looked like a phenomenal water. It looked like great. How about the instant replays on the starts? Now, I'm going to tell you right now, I said it many times over, the promoters need to take that step right there, and you need to follow that guideline. I don't care what anybody says. I can go back to every one of my GoPro videos, and we can see so much crap. If we got the technology to do it, then we need to do it. Prime example, how does the biggest class, the biggest, most exciting class, all week we've had no problems, and then blah, it just disappears. How does that just disappear like that? It's like, I tell you, dude, I had like 6 people that were live feeding that, and it was like an EMP just went crazy out there, dude. Everybody's live feed just shut off, right? I mean, at the same time. I'm not talking just Thailand's. I'm talking Anapon's live feed took a crap. Another Thai guy's live feed took a crap. There was all kinds of stuff going down like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was crazy. Now, how about this? Pause for a moment. How about P1 in the Bahamas? Now we're talking about the Bahamas, first of all. There's not much technology around there, you know what I'm saying? It's very secluded. They had the best live coverage, live feed I've ever seen. Now, could they add a little bit more to it? I think so. But did it ever just disappear? Were we looking at crap in the middle of a freaking race? Like the women's race with Lucy Gatsby and Tara Leo. Battling the whole last moto, and how many times did that stupid live feed go to something dumb? Hey guys, like this. Hey, Dave was killing it too, so give him a shout. All right, so Lucy's going around a corner, and then all of a sudden, boom! Oh, we're talking about this. All right, so we're doing this, and poor Dave, he's all messed up. So it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and at the end of the day, it sucks. So Wolf, who's gonna pay for it? Doug, what are we talking about? What are we talking about, Doug? Oh, man, you guys are on fire today. Hotchkiss cutting the course and black flag and refusing to get off the course. That's dangerous. Let's see. Pete, obviously, horrible call by officials. Sponsor or not, shouldn't matter. Once he puts the helmet on, he's a racer and needs to follow the rules. A sponsor, he should have also had an added level of professionalism as well. He had none of that. Very disrespectful to the race, promoter, etc. Should have been escorted off there. You're right. Randy Cabrera 2020 Excursion Tour, baby. We're going to do it. Who's going to pay for it, Doug? I want to hear what you're talking about. Mike Osborne. Corruption. Oh, man. Like we said, Hotchkiss, P1 nailed it. So, live coverage, hey, we're all home and we want to see something. That's why Cardone's Race Corner got started, because I went to every race and I live streamed everything I possibly could, because everybody wants to see a good race. Everybody wants to see what's going on. They want to make sure they know what's going on. And that's what you said about TV and productions at racing. No, hold on a sec, Doug. I didn't say anything about productions or TV. What I was saying is this. We have the web abilities. How many of those guys are recording their races Pro Watercraft has it. They got the Maverick doing it. P1's got the capability to do it. They got a lot of sponsorship behind them. They can add live coverage to it. Jet Jam does it. Jet Jam does their own live coverage too. It may be on a tripod, but they can switch to two cameras. But the point being is what I just said. The capability of streaming the race is there. But why not add the level that you want to your race professional? How many times, if we're racing for points, we're racing a full level at points. How many times do you think that races could have been called the correct way if there was an instant replay? We red flagged it, but how many times everybody's like, oh, I didn't do it. And does that person get the red flag on his helmet? No, but someone else that didn't really jump it because he followed the lead, he got punished, right? Think about that. That's what I'm saying. Instant replays, you're right. Instant replays is pretty simple. The guy, they're recording it, they can back up. I do it on my program all the time. I have the program and I've watched it. I know how to do it. It's simple. So, all right, we're moving on with that one. But great racing all the way around. Hayden Skellett getting in an accident. Devin getting in an accident. That's tough. But we'll go into our racing. So we got a lot. So we're gonna go through sport. We're gonna talk about. Got me all excited. We're gonna talk about this, and then we got Adam Buckler and all them guys on. So going into it, we had the Sport GP. Obviously, we know Farthen took that sweep. We had the GOAT McCluggage, Sudabat Sedekor. He gave him a run for his money. Fourth was Tabavolt. Fifth was Katana. Sixth was Hayden. Seventh was Daly. Now, I didn't get to watch most of the races because when I was trying to watch it, for some reason the feed sucked. But I was listening to everybody that was talking, and that's where it was at. Make flag racing great again. Pro Ski, Jeremy Porrette, Raphael Morin, Martin Manny, and Kevin Redder. Now, that was a phenomenal race. That race right there, those last two motos, and the last moto sucks because Redder, his ski broke, and he was killing it. That sucks, man. Like, Norm, we were in there watching that. That was a phenomenal race. Jeremy Porrette and Raphael and Martin and Kevin were hustling. That was a great race. That was one I got to watch a couple Sedatura. Exactly. You got me. Listen, I know some of the other Canadian names. I'm still learning some of these other names. Bear with me, guys. Pro-Am GP or Pro Runabout GP. Marcus Jorgensen, Gene Body, and Phil Pope. Now, Phil Pope has had, we've seen him in P1. He was having a phenomenal year. It was good to see him go out there. He had a good race and was doing really good with that. So it was good to see that one going on. Pro Freestyle, the Japan guy, Yamamoto, was out there. Made it really made him work for it. Lee Stone coming second. Third coming Gomez. Gomez was won last year. Was trying to go in there and defend his title. And you know what, Gomez? When he's on fire, he's on fire. But he just got married. He's been traveling. So he probably hasn't got the time he truly needed to get his routine in and practice. You got to give a shout out to those freestyle guys. Everybody complains that, it's just backflips and 180s and this and that. But, did you see that picture I posted? Thanks to Nautical Image, Jeff Langford, Gomez, full spread out, dude. Those guys are truly athletes and gymnastics at the same time. Come on, man. That is where it's at. Pro-Am Enduro. Now, this is a class that seems to be hitting off. Everybody's trying to get a piece of the pie of endurance racing. So it seems like everybody's adding it, and I kind of like it. I think that they need to add a little more flair to it, so it's just not a boring halftime show. You know what I'm saying? You lose half your audience because everybody's like, oh, endurance race? All right, let's go get something to eat. We're out of here. That's not fair to the racers. So we need to add a little more flair to it. That's what we need to figure out. Going into it, Jean Bruno, he got first. The Clipper got second. Third was Gay Greenland. And fourth was our own very own Asqua. I keep freaking saying this name, man. Axa Aswar. I hope I said it right. I know you guys are gonna kill me in the chat room, dude. You're just gonna murder me. You won't see gymnastics. Check out the Wipeout on Florida Ski page. Hey, Adam, we're gonna talk about that. He was awfully close to that beach shore. I don't even know. That picture was ruthless. I'm gonna tell you right now, that picture was ruthless. We're gonna talk about that one. Pro-Am Ski Stock, Benjamin Shroff. Second was Abdallah Alamadi. Third was Wilford Gulrit. Fourth was Thomas Aiken. Fifth was Aaron Hungland. Pro-Am Ski Super Scott. Last name Sally. Second was Suit Nazai. Third was Clipper. Fourth was Phil Sears. And fifth was, I can't pronounce these names. I'm suck, man. I'm not even trying to go. Pro-Am Runabout Stock. Now listen, this is the one I've been waiting to talk about for a while now. Troy Snyder, the AKA the Slugger, has had the strongest phenomenal year all year. I would say the last 2, I don't know, man, 2 years. I would say maybe the last 2 years, this man has really put in. Him and Judge Motorsports. He's got his teammate Cliff Roy. These guys are truly unstoppable when they are putting it down. As his number goes, putting in 110%. Troy Snyder coming home with a champ and clinching the victory. He was in the hunt, a couple points away. I told you guys you never know what's going to happen. He ended up taking that title, bringing home that big gold trophy and that big fat paycheck. It's nice to go across the seas and then take that money back to the United States. Following up in second was Abdul Fadal. Third was Sakurasi. Fourth was, I can't pronounce that one. And fifth, I cannot pronounce that one. I'm not going to beat it up. But that was Pro-Am Runabout Stock is one of my favorite classes. It is the most ruthless class out there. And you have to have your boat 100%. And there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. That's where it's at. Michael Kapracek reporting live, R2. What? Where do you come up with this stuff? So going into, what was it? Pro-Am Woman Ski Limited. Now, give a shout out to Tara Lejo coming back, going all the way over there on her birthday and putting in work. But Lucy Gaspy was on fire. That last moto, she had that boat hooking and turning and carving and was untouchable there for a while. For the whole race. But for a while there, Tara, I almost thought Tara was going to catch her there, getting up in that lap traffic. But then all of a sudden it was just like Lucy turned the light switch on. She was like, bling, out of here. That was one phenomenal race, dude. The girls put it out there and they kicked it. That was what I was all about. I liked seeing that. That was awesome. Coming in second was Tara Lejo. Third, and listen, that race right there, Tara was 2 points. She came in third. If she would have came in second, she would have took first overall. That's how close it was. But she couldn't get around second, and that's where it is. That was a good race. Third was Joanna Bagzon. Fourth was Emma Nanelli. And fifth was Lisa Kozazin. There was plenty more to go to talk about. There's plenty more racers that get more that need to get spotlighted. But I don't want to beat up any more time. But the Thailand racing looked phenomenal. That looked really good. They had some good coverage when it was working, and a lot of American talent out there, a lot of international talent. That's one of the biggest international races you could think of, and that was phenomenal to see that world class of racing. I would love to go there. Nautical Image, Jeff Langford, he was out there sending me some awesome pictures. Jessica Water's Edge Photographer, she was out there having a blast. Mike Osborne, baby, you guys are causing mad havoc out there. I can only imagine what you guys were doing. You had Ken Waddle, Sam Nemi, Mike Osborne, the Skelets. You had Isaiah Washington. You had Heather Metzler out there. You don't even know what kind of trouble got stirred up in that one. You guys are playing around with the lady boys. You guys need to watch yourselves. Watch yourselves. Going into it. So, if you guys have any questions and stuff like that, I'm ready to see what 2020 is going to bring you. I got some good news lined up to it. We're going to have a lot of exciting stuff to cover. We're going to be moving forward, and I believe that there's going to be a lot to talk about with future racing. Region 8 has some huge stuff that they're working on right now. I can't wait to release that one. That's going to be awesome. We've got another entity building some races here in Florida, I believe. You have the Junior All-Stars kicking off with Doug Underhill building it together to get junior racers involved. We're going to talk about racing. We're going to put aside differences, and we're going to talk about everybody's right. Pro Watercross, they got some stuff going on. They may have some stuff going on, but what's really going to happen? You know what I'm saying? So we got them. We got Jet Jam doing some stuff putting together. You have the Han race that went down. We got Best of the West racing going down. P1's bringing in their A game. Listen, P1's got some stuff lined up. I can't wait to see what's going to happen with that. Kirsten Hasty has the PWC racing schedule for him. I'm in tune with that. That's where I get a lot of my information of future races. Check it out. Kirsten Hasty's in there. It's called the PWC Racing Schedules. She takes valuable time to check out who's doing what, racing what. I asked her to tag me so that I can make sure on Monday's show that we're talking about the right racing too. But she takes it out of her time to post in chronicle order of the racing going out. So make sure you give her a shout, make it happen. Billy Briggs, Billy, I'm going with Jeff Langford before you. I'll help him out. I got your Yamaha wetsuit going to be packaged up for you, buddy. Don't you worry. So going into this, I'm going to put you guys on a quick, brief hold, and we're going to bring in the Carolina ski riders, Adam Buckler, and Florida ski riders, Randy Cabrera. We're going to bring them guys live on the radio, or not radio, but on the phone. I actually got it to where we can use my phone this time, not Facebook Messenger caller. So we're going to have a good, clear audio, and tune in because you're not going to want to miss this. They got some cool stuff they're going to release. I'm telling you, you're not going to miss. Bear with me. I'll be right back. Oh, snap. You know what time it is. I got the one and only Florida ski rider and Carolina ski riders on the phone. Adam Buckler, Randy Cabrera. You guys live? You guys there? Oh, you guys, I put the wrong button. Randy Cabrera, Adam Buckler, you guys on the phone, brother. What is going on? You guys there? Uh-oh. Randy, you there? Oh. You guys there?
I'm here now. I can hear you.
All right. I don't know what happened, but I guess it went out, so... Oh, more technical difficulties. I apologize, guys. So Adam Buckler's on the phone. Randy Cabrera, you guys there?
What's going on? You got Randy here, Bubba. What is good, Cardone?
Just another day. Unfortunately, I had you guys plugged in. For some reason, my adapter was not working, so I apologize for you guys not having a clear audio on my show tonight. So this is going to be, it's still going to be good. I can't wait to hear what you guys got going on today. So what's going on with you guys? Randy, I seen you had a pretty extravagant weekend, and Adam, so did you.
Yep, both of us. We are just, we're having fun, brother.
So give me a heads up. So before we get into the goody stuff, I'm very curious to hear about this, that picture you showed, Randy. That was a little exciting right there. Give me a little insight about what that was all going on with that.
One more time. Say that again.
So you guys, I'm sorry, I got the phone next to the mic and I'm talking into it. So you had a picture you guys posted. It was, the guy was over the handlebars, and I'm very curious because you said there was a video behind it, and we never saw the video. I think you were holding out on us.
No, we're going to drop the video. So that is one of my best friends, Danny Duncan, a.k.a. Fishman Dan. They were on the Kissimmee River, and Danny loves to ride the shoulder. Unfortunately, Kissimmee River was a little low, and Danny bottomed out. And but Danny is dude, he is like this acrobatic freak of nature. If you see the video, he literally does the 360, lands on the ski, jumps back on the ski, and takes off.
That's hilarious. Yeah, I know Danny. I follow Danny on Facebook. He's a wild one. He's full of character. But riding ashore, man. You playing with fire right there. That was a pretty wild out picture.
That's Danny though, playing with fire 24/7.
And then Adam, didn't you guys have dude, that trek to the boat ramp? Dude, how long did it take you to get to that boat ramp?
Well, we did a ride this weekend that we traveled about 2 hours to get down to just to try and explore some new waters and get something mapped out. But it was a pretty cool venture down there. We went down to a lock and did some cold weather riding here, trying to try out all our new gear to, get a cool video up and get people interested in the season coming up.
Right. So, we've been holding together. I appreciate you guys. You guys have worked out with me. I got Florida Ski Riders, Carolina Ski Riders. You guys are collaborating with Cardone's Race Corner, and you guys have had a 2020 season lined up schedule that looks like it's going to be fire. And you guys have been very patient, which I want to say off the rip that I appreciate you guys waiting, because I know last week we had the giveaway, and then the week before that, we were talking. We just want to give it an opportunity. So I want to say I really appreciate you guys, giving me the exclusive, and I'm excited to hear what you guys have to drop.
Well, Cardone, we appreciate you, brother, and I just want to kind of rewind and give a huge shout out to Cardone, and most importantly, man, shout out to all the racers out there. That's a world that I'm familiar with, but I'm not. I don't race. I've never raced. A good buddy of mine, Joe Sitzler, raced in the P1 a couple months ago in St. Pete, and I got firsthand knowledge and to be in the trenches and see it. And man, shout out to all the racers. You guys are amazing. I don't think I have the stamina to run a P1 like these guys do, but anyhow, I just want to, Cardone's Race Corner, shout out to you for always supporting the Rec Ride scene as well.
I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
We, when I just want to, in 2020, you guys are going to start to hear Ski Rider Nation. Ski Rider Nation, Florida Ski Riders has been phenomenal. We've had lots of fun and we've grown. But when we knew we wanted to expand, and we wanted to expand rapid and go in other areas like Texas and Carolinas, one of the first areas we expanded into was the Carolinas. Adam reached out, and him and I connected. And dude, immediately when I met him, I thought, this is the guy that's going to run Carolina Ski Riders and take it to the next level. His passion is incredible. His knowledge, his love for not just people, but skiing and the industry and showing people a good time. So anyhow, Ski Rider Nation is what you're going to start to hear a lot of.
Okay.
And so Adam running his tour and doing his thing up in the Carolinas, Florida Ski Riders doing their thing down in Florida. But together, it's a unified movement. And, a lot of Florida wants to get up to the Carolinas, and a lot of the Carolinas and those southeast states want to get down to Florida.
Exactly.
So what not better way to bring everything together, build these tours, and allow people to experience different cultures, different areas, different waterways, and do it through Florida Ski Riders, Carolina Ski Riders, but most importantly, Ski Rider Nation.
Heck yeah, dude! That sounds awesome. So are we gonna see? All right, so this is gonna be a whole nother page that's gonna be on top of, that's gonna be joined with all the rec rides that are involved with the Carolina Ski Riders and the Florida Ski Riders. Is this now gonna be just a hashtag thing, or is it actually gonna be a Facebook page?
No. So Adam will have his event page set up for it's two separate tours.
Gotcha.
But we've made sure that the dates didn't conflict, because like Lake Jocosi or Jocassee, I'm not sure how you pronounce that all the way.
Jocassee, yeah.
I like Jocosi, but I'll figure it out. But man, a beautiful lake, waterfalls, and just the scenery is amazing, and then campsites and bonfires. So we want to make sure that Florida can experience that. And then, like when we do our Dunedin invasion, a lot of Carolina wants to come down and experience that. So two separate tours, one unified movement.
Right. Awesome. I like it. So listen, when you guys were talking about it, when I Randy, I've been following you for a while and checking it out, and you guys' invasions are awesome. And then when I seen Adam get involved and been watching him grow, and he reached out to me and has been talking to me, and we've been working together, and I honestly can say the same thing you said. Like, Adam is going to take that group and really turn it into a huge, huge thing. And the fact that you two guys are collaborating together, you guys have worked off each other, I'm super excited to see how big, because I've seen how big your rides can get, and I believe the Carolina boys are going to get really big themselves too. This is going to be one for the books. I'm telling you right now.
Oh, they're going to get big. Remember, we're one.
Yes.
We're one. We're one movement. So he is I, and I is him, and Florida Ski Riders is Carolina. Ski Rider Nation. I have nothing but confidence and faith in Adam and Ryan. I've already seen things that have just wowed me, and I'm sitting back going like, this is amazing. What these guys have already created. And I'll tell you, I've had little to no involvement in what they're doing. I've just kind of been lurking and watching from the background, and these guys have taken lead and just, made some amazing things happen.
Well, I mean, the one thing I can say credit for both you guys is you guys lead by example. Going back to what your rides are, Randy, you have some huge rides go down, and me and you are very familiar. Obviously, I'm familiar with Florida, and you're familiar with Florida because we both live here, and we know how hard it is to be a jet ski guy or even on the water because the waterways are the most sensitive water to be out between old people complaining, boats not happy, and everyone just not happy because they want to make sure you do the rules. But when you have 500 plus skis together and not have one problem, that is leadership. That is well organized. That is follow the organization to the point. And that alone is what drives to have the successfulness you guys have, and that speaks tons for the two of you guys together.
Well, man, dedication. My team, June, Danny, Shan, Tony Thompson, so many on my team here in Florida. That's my core, the core guys, man. And, from FWC to local law enforcement to the city mayors that have reached out to us, state of Florida has reached out to us and said, "Hey, we want to work. We want to work through you guys." That means a lot to us because they notice what we're doing, and it's not to monetize what we're doing because these events are free.
Right.
It's to work through us and to build safety, awareness. There's just so much to be done in this industry, and I want to kind of lead to one thing. In 2020, we are officially, moving away from the word invasion. We've done well with it.
Yes.
And we coined it, and we ran it to the next level. And a lot of people are kind of jumping on the invasion bandwagon. Shout out to them. We love them. But invasion and jet skis.
Sounds a little chaotic.
I'm from Tampa, so you've got the pirate invasion, you've got the Gasparilla invasion. There's a lot of invasion-themed events in Tampa and in Florida in general.
Right.
So it kind of fit when we launched, and it went well. We did well with it. But in 2020, I'm going to drop it right here. You guys have started to see us use the word excursion. Excursion is going to be what we launch in 2020. The excursion tour. It's family, it's fun, it's adventure, it's exploration. So you'll start seeing excursion, the Dunedin excursion. Truth is, nothing will change with our events other than some of the local perception. When they hear that word invasion, they kind of go like, whoa.
True.
Jet skis invading, that can't be good.
And that's a very valid point. When you started saying that and we were talking about it, I was like, man, that is a hard name, especially when we're talking about Florida and Tampa. Excursion, invasion. When you hear invasion, like, oh man, is this a motorcycle gang coming in or something like that? So, and it has worked out good. You guys have had very good success, even with that name. So, add an excursion to it really is going to heighten the flair and give it the proper opportunity and the image it deserves.
Well, when you go on a cruise, you go to the Bahamas or you go to Mexico, there are excursion packages that you can purchase, right? You can go on a dolphin excursion, you go on an ATV excursion.
Right.
So the word excursion has a positive meaning to it versus invasion. So again, a move and a strategy that we've been looking at. A lot of people are jumping on invasion. We want to move away from it now. They can have it. Bless their little hearts. We will support them. But we are going to take excursion to the next level. We have a 5-year plan for it.
Nice.
And I'm ready to launch this bad boy in 2020 and give you the exclusive.
So let's hear it. So let's hear it, brothers. I want to hear what we got.
Well, I'm going to let Adam jump in first because I know we got people listening that want to hear. So I'm going to because I'm more excited. Honestly, the excursion is going to be fun. I'm from Florida. A lot of this I've done. A lot of people want to book hotels and they want to get the dates so they can kind of coordinate hotels. But I want to know what's going on in the Carolinas because that's what I'm looking forward to in 2020.
Well, the Carolinas, we're big. Bobby, you've seen a lot of our stuff, and Randy, too. We explore. Our big thing is to explore. We take people on waters they've never been on before. We want to show you a different side of everything. And like Randy said, we're trying to unite everybody, trying to bring a good light to this industry. We're uniting with boaters and with local businesses and marinas, just anything we can do to bring a better light and just unite the community.
Right.
So that's ours. Ours is a big backwater exploration. We got all kind of stuff going on. We got a few states that we're going to visit, and ours is the Tour to Explore this year. And we're going to take people places all over the place, across states. You will see us uniting with Florida. We're going to be riding together. We got something going on for that. And that's what's great about the way it's happening now. We're all one together, but Florida has their own experience. Carolina has their experience, and it's the same thing, even just uniting the community in that. We have people from Florida reaching out to us. Even Randy, wants to come out here, experience the water. Same thing with us. We've had a lot of the Carolina boys shoot down there to check out their water. It's just a way to get everybody talking, meeting people you've never met before, and just building this massive community in the midst of it. We're doing charity events. We're helping people out. I mean, we're bringing massive amounts of people together, doing something great with it. And we have, of course, waterfalls are going to be in our schedule again this year. You can't not have that.
That's sick.
We're going to have some backwater that we got to take you on. And, we have a crazy schedule planned for this year.
Well, I'm thinking I'm going to have to say that PWC Muscle, Darrell Williams, is going to have to let me borrow that GP 1800. PWC Muscle is going to have to come out and represent with some Florida love. I think I'm going to have to tell him to dig that bad boy out, and I'm going to have to take a trip up to Carolina, man. I'm telling you.
As long as his ski performs better than his phone service, he should be good.
Here we go. Here we go. We were waiting for
what happened in the beginning when Bobby was trying to get us on. Darrell must have sent you that phone.
Oh, man. He sent me this cord and said, hey, this will work just fine. Try the cord out. I was waiting for it. I was waiting for somebody to start busting on the internet for him, and you guys got him first.
Well, shout out to Darrell and all he does, man. Those guys are great. But so I'm excited to get the Joe Cassidy backwater. We have a lot of rivers down in Florida, from Kissimmee River, St. Johns River. We do a lot of trail riding and backwoods riding, but so excited to get up there. I just want to explore new territory, and I feel like Florida, we've got salt water, we've got rivers, we've got lakes, and I've ridden so much of Florida, and there's still so much more to explore. But I want to get up there. I know Danny and the crew, we're all like, dude, as soon as we get to Joe Cassidy, we're finding the first waterfall, we're doing backflip.
Heck yeah. That's gangster.
I'm so excited. June's World's ready to get up there and film. We got a lot of new projects. But, one of the projects that we're working on, and we're kind of all over the road, right? We got the schedule, we got new projects, but we're releasing a new series for YouTube called Waterways.
Nice.
And Waterways is not going to be Florida exclusive. It's going to be on this episode of Waterways. We might be at Joe Cassidy, or we might be in Mississippi, or we might be in Tennessee. But when you watch Waterways, an episode of Waterways, it'll be well produced, and it will be literally like watching a Discovery Channel ride of an area. And if you like everything you saw in the video, you'll be able to go into the description and see GPS coordinates, launch locations, hotels,
really,
restaurants, sandbars. Like, we're document everything and give it to you. So let's say you go, okay, I love what I saw in that video, and maybe you want to go there with your wife and kids. You don't want to go there with a group.
Right. You
go in the description of that video, and there's everything you would want to know about that ride, the area. Again, launch locations, sandbars, springs, you name it. It's going to be in the description. But a series of videos that we're going to launch called Waterways, and we're excited to drop that. And Adam and the crew will absolutely be involved in that.
That's freaking awesome. That is freaking really badass. So you guys are really setting up the par to a whole nother level. I mean, dude, that whole YouTube channel is going to blow up, dude. That's for sure going to blow up 100%.
Nobody's seen the logo yet. I'm texting. I think actually we might have sneaked it a couple weeks ago. I'm going to send you the logo to Waterways now, and that is going to launch in January.
Well, so we're not going to have, listen, so we were talking about good coverage. We're not going to have Wi-Fi issues, or we're not going to have stream issues, right? We're going to have clarity. We're going to have 4K. We're going to have it popping in your face 100% with real GPS coordinates and everything, dude. That's freaking awesome. That's a whole, listen, when we're talking about group rides and the rec world, when you got two units, you guys really have set the bar above and beyond, because now you're setting the standard to basically a guideline standard. If you want to perform at a level and do a group ride and get a group together and really have a really well-organized situation, you pretty much built the rule book and the guidelines for it, because you guys have set the bar so high that it's now going to be a follow the leader situation, and that's in a way it's awesome, you know.
But I just, and I'll speak on my behalf, and I think Adam probably would agree that everything I do is for the people.
Right.
You know, I'm dedicated to bringing riders together. You know, riding is an emotional experience. Being on the water, it's some people's vice. It's some people's rehab.
Stress relief.
It's some people's therapy.
Yep.
And one of the things we did when we launched the Invasions is, you know, we had so many people coming together. The hashtag United We Ride. I think I started using that 2016, and it started spreading like wildfire. A lot of people took that over. We'll still continue to loosely use United We Ride, but
right.
we are launching a new hashtag in 2021 that we're going to own, we're going to run it, we're going to just dominate, and that is create more memories.
What's the new hashtag going to be?
Create more memories. Literally, just those 3 words. Create more memories.
Awesome. Hashtag create more memories. I love that.
That's right, man. It's all about. I don't care if you're out there with your boys, if you're out there with your girls, if you're out there with your family, your mom, your dad. I don't care who you're out there with. Just make sure you create more memories.
Heck yeah, dude. That's freaking awesome. And you know, you're right.
And it's like Randy said to me a while ago. You know, it's the same thing to jump on with that. That's what we do, and a lot of people don't see. I mean, quite a while ago, Randy said to me, "Passion drives results."
Exactly.
You know, you couldn't be. They hit the nail on the head, and that's what we do. If you don't have the passion for this, you need to get out of it. And Randy's group does it. Ryan Whitley, myself, we go out like crazy. We have, Doug, Captain Joe Cassidy, all these guys, my wife Lauren, that come out. We spend weeks and weeks and money, and all this stuff happens to put a ride together for us to go out for 3-4 hours.
Right.
To just give somebody an experience like you can't even imagine.
Right.
And that people don't see all that behind the scenes stuff that happens to make something like that. And if you don't have the passion for it, it's not going to happen. You're just not going to be successful on this, and you're not going to be able to bring those people together.
You know, and that's
go ahead. From a promoter's perspective, absolutely, man. You got people that buy a ski, then all of a sudden they want to put together an event, and then they think they're a promoter. And then they get 20, 30, 40 skis out there. Somebody gets hurt, or they blow through no wake zones, and all of a sudden,
boom.
All the hard work we put in, people start going, okay, 40 skis drove through here yesterday and blew through a no wake zone, and we can't control that. But if those people are listening, or if they hear this down the road, on the replay, it's not a cool thing to just become a promoter or just to start a brand overnight.
No.
Like, you got to put a lot of thought into this, because you can literally get people killed out there on the water.
Right.
Exactly. And that's what I was saying. I grew up on the water. I'm from South Florida, the Stara, Fort Myers area. And I've watched the water grow from where it was nothing to where it's crowded like the roads. And the one thing you understand is all it takes is one bad apple to create a social media war zone and give everybody a bad image. And that's the part that really sucks. And, like, the best part, what you just said, is the passion. Cardo's Race Corner. I'm passionate about the jet ski racing. I'm passionate about the rec world.
We cannot tell, brother.
Not at all.
We cannot tell. But hey, let's do it. We're going to jump into, if you don't mind, I'm going to jump into some of the things we're doing in 2020. I'm not going to release all of it, because I think Adam and I, we're going to tease them, and then on Thursday night, we're going to drop the official event flyers in coordination with Cardo's Race Corner.
Nice.
But 2020, we are going to the excursion tour. We'll have roughly 9 stops on there. Some of the stops that we're adding this year, people have been begging for Crab Island, Destin, Florida. We're doing a 3-day Destin, Florida Crab Island excursion.
Awesome.
Key Largo, Reva's on board again this year. They love what we're doing. We love them. They've been amazing with us. This year, 2020 actually, we're going to a 4-day Key Largo excursion. So it won't just be, one day in, one day out, ride on Saturday. We're going to go in Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Saturday will be the main ride. Sunday we'll have a follow-up ride. We'll probably visit some other areas, some other reefs out there. But Thursday we'll be exploring the Keys. Friday we'll be exploring the Keys with some meet and greets. Saturday we'll ride. Sunday we'll ride again, and then everybody goes home, at their own discretion. Dunedin Invasion, our signature event. It is now the Dunedin Excursion. We'll have 2 of those this year again.
Awesome.
Sebastian Inlet. People love Sebastian. They love
Yep.
that East Coast. So we'll be in Jacksonville. We'll be in Sebastian. And we're actually adding to our excursion tour a date so that people can see it for Lake Joe Cassidy. So it will be Adam's event that he's hosting on their calendar, but we're going to add it to our calendar. And then we've tamed down the tour this year. Last year, this year, 2019, we had an event every single month.
Whew.
We chose to skip some months, obviously, so that we can have the Carolina schedule fit ours.
Right.
But we're also going to release what we're calling pop-up events. We're going to host a bunch of pop-up events throughout the Southeast that will be like a 2-week kind of notice. Like, we're not going to announce them months in advance. We're not going to. Our goal is do these pop-up events. We want less numbers. We're hoping for 20, 15, 20, 30 skis at most, so that we can have a little bit more of an engagement. To get out there with riders and really engage with them on a one-on-one,
Right.
And explore some new areas, some backwaters, some different areas. But these will be our pop-up events that we're going to release in 2020, and we'll probably have at least 10 of those that will scatter out throughout the year. And part of the pop-up events is Danny Duncan, world-class fisherman. This guy, I don't care, he can catch a fish off of anything. We are officially launching in collaboration with some really great sponsors, an official PWC fishing tournament.
What?
So a PWC fishing tournament hosted by Florida ski riders and Danny Duncan. We'll have at least 5 tournaments that'll go on this year throughout Florida, possibly something up in the the southeast, definitely in Florida. We haven't locked in on locations for that yet, but it is 100% confirmed. Fishing tournaments, at least 5 of them will go down as part of this tournament tour.
Now, is this going to be a jet ski fishing tournament off a jet ski?
100%.
Oh.
Fishing tournament tour.
Oh, man, that's going to be sick, dude. That's going to be sick. Dude, that's badass.
Led by the crazy Fishman Dan himself. He is going to structure this. Dan is a world-class charter fisherman, captain, whatever you want to call him.
Right.
You give that guy a piece of thread and a piece of bubble gum, he'll pull in a 30-pound snook. I don't know how he does it, but he's going to lead these tours. And then I'm going to drop one more on you guys, and then we're going to move to Adam because I know he's got some cool stuff. We've been talking about this. We've been teasing it. People have been asking for it, and we are officially going to launch it. This is why we've tamed down our big excursion rides, so that we can accommodate the pop-up rides, we can accommodate the fishing tour, and we are 100% launching what we're going to call the PWC camping experience, where we're going to hit some islands, we're going to hit different areas, that can accommodate camping, real camping. I'm not talking about air conditioning and
real camps,
and microwaves.
Well, like
There's
what?
no hotel.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I'll just say real camping. Load up your PWC, get out to the campsite, pop up your tent, start your bonfires, and real island camping.
That's freaking awesome. That is awesome. What was that? Was that you and Danny that were out there weathering the storm on that island a while back? Maybe it was the beginning of the year. You guys had the tents up, it was like a little town tent set up. You guys.
Yeah, and it was Danny's idea literally to buy the 5-ton AC units to throw on a generator. We're not doing that as part of this tour. But so we're out there, we're having fun. Day 3, all of a sudden we see a storm off in the distance, and Danny says, "Don't worry about it. I know what I'm doing. It's going to go right around us."
It hit you guys direct.
Dude, needless to say, our tents were leveled flat. We're holding on for dear life. It's going crazy. We're like in a tsunami, hurricane, tornado, all wrapped up in one. And Danny's looking at me laughing. And he's like, "Dude, don't worry. Everything's going to be okay." I'm like, "Our tents are gone. The kids are crying. What do you mean?" He's like, "Dude, we're okay. Trust me."
Oh, man. I can picture see him doing that, too. That's hilarious.
Well, Danny's he's a good old Christian boy, and he said, "Hey, listen, God's got us, bro. Just relax."
I love that. I freaking love that. Well, Adam, what do you got to drop for us?
Well, we'll talk about the schedule a little bit here. In June, I am going to give that date now. June 27th is that Belly Buster event that we talked about at Lake Hartwell.
Nice.
And that is that huge event that we team up with Carolina Watercraft Club. They actually brought us on for that, and it's become very near and dear to our hearts. That's the one that we ask anybody in this industry if you want to come out, if you want to support. That's the big one. where we donate it to the 3-year-old with cancer, and we try. This turns out to be a huge event. Brings the racers together with the rec world. That's a big one to get on the schedule. We're obviously we'll be at Joe Cassidy, like Randy talked about. You can't beat that crystal clear water, the waterfalls, all the backwater adventures we're going to be doing, and we have a tour we're going to be going out to have a very famous pirate here, Blackbeard. His ship has said to be sunk right up off North Carolina, and we have a little event out there to take the skis out there and kind of find that and bring people into that and make the rides fun, make them interesting, tell them a little bit of history, show them about the areas, and just doing stuff like that. So there are big ones for the season. We have 10 that are scheduled now, and same like Randy, we kind of do little rides, unofficial events that we'll do. We obviously don't have numbers like Florida, but our numbers are getting huge. But we still like to go out with 4 or 5 skis. We'll do a little pop-up thing here, and like that, we could meet them. We could talk to people. We tend to get newer riders that will come out to the events where we have less people because they don't feel as intimidated.
Right.
And they can see what we're all about, see how we do it, and then we get them into the bigger group rides, and they realize it's not this big crazy thing like they think it is, and just mending everybody together.
Right. I like it. You guys got some, man, listen, I'm going to, as soon as I get my house officially bought, I'm taking some money and I'm buying a jet boat so me and the family can go out, and I'm hanging out with some of these rides. I'm going to try to make the ones that my boat can fit through. I'm not going to get a big boat. I'm just going to get one of those little speedsters, something that's just a little compact and still hang out with you guys.
Hey, we got a ski up here ready for it, Bob. You're ready to go. Remember, our rides average about 130, 140 miles. We do some big runs, multi-fuel stop runs. I mean, when we ride, we ride. We're out all day long.
Hey,
we got one ready for you.
Hey, listen, I ain't no crybaby. I'll sit on that thing all day long. I ain't no crybaby. As long as I don't got to get towed in, I'm good. Awesome, guys. You guys had, dude, I'm super excited to see you guys' the videos. I mean, that freaking YouTube channel is going to blow up. I can't wait to see that. I'm going to try to make it out to as many as I can, especially, the Florida ones. I'll try to get out there and at least be at the launch and say hi and get some pictures and do some video myself. And you guys, I'm excited. So you guys already know that you can always reach out to me. You guys always have this platform. Anytime you want to use it, you guys have it 100%.
Likewise, that goes for you as well, brother. We got a large audience, and anytime we can help you cross-platform, cross-promote, whatever it is, just let us know. Reach out, and we're always on board.
Well, I appreciate it, guys.
Absolutely.
If you guys have anything else, man, this is the opportunity. I give all my guests the opportunity to drop the mic and give a shout out to any of your sponsors, your followers, and supporters. This one's on you.
I'm good. I just want to shout out my entire team, including Adam and Ryan up in the Carolinas, Tony, June, Danny, Shan. I know I'm forgetting somebody, but if I am, I love you and I'm sorry.
Adam?
The same shout outs I give. I forget Michael Strickland all the time. Michael and Dee, they do some crazy videos for us. They're great. Dan, we have, let's see here. Dan, I'm drawing a blank. But all the riders that ride with us, Doug, his wife, Debbie, my wife, we've developed a great core that supports us, that's there all the time, and I'd like to get them mentioned for sure. But the two big ones we have are obviously Cardo and Race Corner. I mean, you guys have been with us from day one.
I appreciate it.
Nobody even knew who I was with or what this whole thing was. And Pro Rider Magazine and Kathy, they've been with us from day one.
Absolutely.
Took to us right away. She's great. She reaches out to us. I mean, she's given us huge support along with Florida, and I can't give you two guys a shout out, a big enough shout out for that, just to kind of take us on and promote us as we promote them. And if you don't get Pro Rider Magazine, then you're missing it. You need to get Pro Rider Magazine.
If you ain't getting Pro Rider Magazine and you're not tuning Cardo and Race Corner, you're living underneath a rock.
I'm not even joking. Literally, my box got dropped off today.
Oh, you got a whole box of magazines, huh?
Kathy knows the deal. She sends us a box, and we make sure they get to the right hands.
That's how we roll. I give mad shouts to Pro Rider Magazine. Kathy's had my back since day one, since I got in the game. I met Michael Ratty, I think it was like 7 years ago. And, dude, phenomenal family, great support. What I'm saying? They are the ones that really put in the work to try to help the PWC world. And I'm happy to be on your guys. Adam, I took you under. I believe in you guys. I believe in you too, Randy. I'm super excited for 2020 to see how we collaborate, and we're really going to make it big and make it huge.
Do it, brother. Well,
We're gonna do it.
Cardone, we appreciate everything you do, brother. You guys are exclusive. I'm going to send you a couple images that you can share, and when we drop the official, flyers on Thursday,
Tag me away.
We'll do that through you as well.
Awesome, guys. I appreciate it. Well, you guys got my number. I appreciate it. We had a phenomenal night with you guys. I love the exclusive. I've had a lot of people in the chat room. It's going to go big. I think we're going to hear the rest of the week, and I'll talk to you guys later.
Let's do it. Monday Night Raw.
Monday Night Raw. There's only one, baby. I'll catch you guys.
Man.
All right. So, well, that was kind of weird. So I had this cord, right? That's what I was to plug in because the new iPhones and the new Notes, they don't have a headphone jack. So I can't get my audio out to this. So, well, that didn't work. So I appreciate you guys tuning in, checking out. Dude, phenomenal news. A PWC fishing tournament. Dude, Florida ski riders, come on, man. Dude, that's freaking awesome. A fishing tournament, I love it. We're going to touch base, finish this with the Cardone's final thought. I know we're going a little later than we normally do. I appreciate you guys sticking with me. I want to give a shout out to Pro Rider Magazine. You can't see it because of the Christmas tree, but, Kathy Roddy, how many other shows out there have been put in a magazine multiple times? Not only have they, they supported the 239 race boat, not only have they supported this, this show and helping me move forward each year, but the abilities that put, giving me a ride up in there, the ability that they giving us people that are really in for the game and the supporting those that are truly passionate about the sport and passionate about it. That is what it's about. I'm truly grateful to be a part of that magazine. Whether it's a small piece or a big piece, to me, seeing my own name in a Cardone Race Corner and the support that I get from all you guys on a regular basis, seeing that go further than what it is right here, to me, that makes me work just that harder. That's why I work that harder to build this platform. I'm not promoting, I'm not trying to capitalize on a name or build a brand. What I'm doing is I'm promoting an enthusiast opportunity for those that want to be a part of it also. This isn't just a step on people ladder to move forward with the Cardone Race Corner. This is a platform that unites everybody together. It's a transparent form to give everybody the opportunity to shine and be a part of everything that we do. Because we're in this for one reason. We're in this because we are passionate about the sport. We're in this because we want to have fun. We want to make memories. Making memories, that's what it's about. So the reality is I have to give a shout out to them because they put the time in and give me the opportunities. And the fact that they sit, Kathy watches the show and gets the opportunity that our guests that are on our show or people in the chat room are getting opportunities to be in that magazine also just goes to show you the caliber and the character that we are building is what we make of it. We're here, like I've always said, hashtag there's only one, Monday Night Raw, Cardone's Race Corner, and that's where I'm at. So going into our final thought, that was pretty much my final thought. Is the reality is, I'm truly grateful. We're gonna keep growing this. We're not stopping. We're not gonna let the little pity party and the little naysayers come at us. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take each one of those little naysayer notes. I'm gonna get my book out and we're gonna keep writing down notes. And you're gonna push me to keep trying harder and harder and harder. When I got all the people supporting me like we do, when we're averaging 40 to 50 people live every night watching it, and we're reaching almost 8 to 10,000 people and getting over 2,000 views organically, I'm going to keep putting forth the effort. We're going to make it larger. We're going to get over 100 plus shirts made. I got a lot of people online. We're going to make this happen. So you guys are the MVPs. Give a shout out. I got everybody's gifts going to be sent out for our raffle. I'm going to go ahead to donation, the GoFundMe page. We're going to put the donate. I'm going to push it. We're going to send that money out. PWC Muscle is going to have their ski. They're going to unveil it. Once Jessica Waters gets back in the house, we're going to do pictures with her. Everybody that gets their products, I can't wait to see BP Concepts rendering for the ski that they won. I can't wait. You guys need to tag me. I want to see what that looks like. I can't wait to see what it's going to look like. So, till then, next week's show, I got something lined. I'm going to get me a heavy hitter industry player. It's going to come on the show live. Cardone's Race Corner, 100% exclusive. You ain't going to want to miss this show. So till then, I'm going to catch you on the flip side. there is only one Monday Night Raw 239 Race Boat, Cardone's Race Corner, giving you the exclusives, baby. And we dropping the beats 24/7. Catch you on the flip side, baby. Happy Monday, everybody. You are the MVPs. Thank you. Just remember one thing, there is only one. We are the PWC enthusiasts. We are the uniters. We're bringing everybody together. You are the ones that make it happen. Keep it going. Hashtag it for days. There is only one Cardone's Race Corner. Monday Night Raw, 7 p.m. 239 Race Boat.
My heart is beating harder, stronger. Cause when I feel you closer, closer, my heart is beating, my heart is beating, my heart is beating, my heart is beating. Cause when I feel you closer, closer, my heart is beating harder, stronger. Cause when I feel you closer, closer, my heart is beating, my heart is beating. Whoa.